Scorpio, I love this. This is about you. Main character energy. Self-indulgence here. Self-worth and value. Time to heal. Shadow work. Self-appreciation. Might be hard right now, but you're spending time alone. And if you're dealing with someone right now, there's this vibe that you are considering yourself differently. You might be asking yourself some questions about what it is that you really want. What's serving you, what's not serving you. For those of you who are in those long-term committed relationships, it's like, okay, well, what does it look like if we kind of change this up a little bit so that I can feel my truth? Maybe I want to get into a new hobby, maybe I want to grow or expand in a different direction. Just feels like this is a time, Scorpio, where you're thinking about yourself, and it's wonderful because your birthday's on the horizon. So as you're approaching, a full solar return, you're thinking about yourself, and that's beautiful. But this does feel like it's a theme for many Scorpios out here who are not dealing with anyone right now. And it's not easy to do that because, Scorpio, you're highly desirable. It's about who you are and what you provide, and the loyalty aspect of who you are. It's unmatched. So that can be really challenging when you're wanting to put yourself center, and then people still knocking on your door, trying to spin the block, get your attention again, and you really are trying to confront your shadow. Healthy choices out here. That's a beautiful energy. It says self-love and self-care, being happier, love and life. You're putting yourself first. A year ago, a couple of years ago, maybe 6 months ago, things weren't pretty. Probably went through a tower, dealing with some love stuff, and you are putting in the effort, the discipline to just take care of yourself and to address yourself. It's a hard thing to do, to say, okay, if all of my relationships are going A, B, C, or D, maybe I need to look in the mirror for a moment. Self-awareness is a mirror and a window. And it kind of feels like, Scorpio, right now, you're looking at self-awareness through the mirror, just addressing yourself. Who am I? How am I contributing to my success or the things that feel like a demise? Blowing kiss, though, so there is still that flirty energy. This is beneath the deck. Somebody's still got eyes on you, of course. Unconditional love, giving and receiving, fairness and love, affection, return. It kind of feels like, even though you are in the season of self-love, for those of you where you are with someone or you're not, you're still learning and developing healthy boundaries so that you can be able to support yourself, heal yourself, and continue to thrive. Beautiful energy. Let's get some cards out here. Now, before I get the cards out here, I want to do a little bit of housekeeping. This message is not intended for everyone. You will know if this message resonates with you. You don't have to force or fit it into your life. You'll just know. Another thing that I want to remind you of is anyone DMing you, messaging you, pretending to be me, my friend, it is not. I encourage you to report, to block them. Be careful out there. It's a strange world. And so if your intuition is like, spidey sense is kind of being triggered, pay attention to it. Okay, I will never reach out to you to try to get a personal reading with you. All right, now let's go a little bit deeper into this. What is the overall vibe for Scorpio right now? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. What is the vibe, the essence? And love. This is so good. This makes me happy because when folks are in this energy, they're going to find their joy. This is the process. You got to know who you are, and then you can attract from that place, that point. Oh, I didn't even get to start shuffling here. Look at you, letting things flow, knowing your worth, being creative, being in your beautiful energy. We'll take it. Now we're going to actually shuffle this time. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. That's a creative energy. That is sacred feminine energy. It's about you. That's good. Being creative. That's so good. What else, God, angel, spirit guides, for overall energy essence of Scorpio right now? Okay, and because you are letting things flow, you're letting divinity speak with you, be with you, you're going to be moving fast and accelerating towards something that you want. Scorpio, this is good. It feels like it's following the theme of a week ago, the last kind of spirit message. It kind of feels like it's following that theme. You're flying, you're floating. The Eight of Wands is an 8 energy, and so that's power amplified. That is power squared. You might be traveling, deciding to travel. You might be deciding to move on from something, because just these energies alone, this is about overseas travel, getting up and moving along. This could be in the heart, migrating your emotions, moving on emotionally to a more exciting, prosperous time in your life. But for some of you, it's literally related to traveling. You have opportunities that take you far beyond and possibly even abroad here. Now, there's a shadow thing that I feel here too, okay? Because that self-indulgence card says self-worth, self-value, time to heal, shadow work. Some of you are addressing shadows related to family wound, mother wound, and because you are addressing that, it's really putting you on a path to accelerate and to have more prosperity and abundance. The things that you're manifesting come into your energy. So God, angel, spirit guides, tell us more in terms of advice for this love message for Scorpio. So this helps you in your connections in the future, or if you're looking at dating now, it feels like you're addressing something really important so that you could have the potential for healthier cycles, kind of ending those karmic cycles because you're addressing that shadow stuff. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. What else? Advice for Scorpio, please. Let's see. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Okay. Anything else? Okay. All right. Breakthrough here. This is the advice, getting clear about what it is that you want, who you are, and accepting that as it relates to your passion. I just bent this card up, as it relates to the Page of Wands here. So the Page of Wands is probably getting feedback, getting information, but really thinking about what brings you your joy, what excites you, because you did have the Eight of Wands there. That's an exciting energy, fast-paced energy, striking while it's hot type of energy. So when it comes to the Page of Wands here, this is all about, taking your passion and transmuting it into something that's going to be good for you. But when it comes to love, just accepting what it is that you really want. You have the High Priestess out here, and it was upside down facing me. When it comes to love, okay, in the future, because I know for some of you, you're not thinking about that, but one day you might be, or some of you are in a connection, so it's not about, finding love, it's about how to continue the love, right? The High Priestess for me was upside down in reverse. And so in wherever you are on the map in terms of love or connection, there's clarity required for those of you who are single about what you want, so that you can start taking steps toward that, what you believe you deserve, what makes you feel excitement in your relationship. For those of you where you're dealing with someone, when it comes to this connection right now, because you are centering yourself, you might have a partner or a significant other that's feeling the change within you, and it's going to be time for you to talk about what's happening with you. Now, this is kind of a caution. This is really for those of you where you're dealing with someone, but you're changing because you're just leveling up. The seasons are changing. You're investing more time into yourself, maybe needing more time alone. You want to be cautious about any suspicion. Your person might have suspicion about you because you're showing up in your self-love. And so again, with this Ace of Swords being out here, it just means that it's time to talk about what your needs are, what's happening with you, so nobody's accusing you of being with somebody else because you changed your hairstyle today or you groomed different today. No, it's not about that. It's just, I'm looking to feel something. I'm leveling up. I'm revisiting my skills. I'm revisiting my truth. It just kind of feels like you're having a moment right now, and communication is going to be required here in this connection, because something about what's happening is growing some suspicion. All right, but breakthrough is going to help level you all out. For those who are in a connection, it's going to be really good for you. That is what I have for you. I love you, Scorpio. I hope you are well in the world, and I really hope I get to see you next week. Take care. Bye.